going on, y'all? Jimmy Malcolm. It's time for episode 3 of season 1 of The Americans. Let's get to it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
You all right?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry. You know what? I get intense when I play. It's just work stress.
Travel business must be awfully damn stressful this week, huh? Oh, sorry. Work's calling. I gotta go. We'll pick this up tomorrow.
You know where I come from? You leave, you lose.
That's how you want to win.
That's a good line.
I'll win.
He wasn't just any operative. He was director at S. I have value, you will see.
Tell him delicious.
We've got this photo of police departments across the nation. So far, no hits.
What about DMV records?
We got no city and no name. What are we supposed to do? Send this picture out to every DMV in the country?
Sounds like a good idea to me. Tell the DMVs that...
She'll know.
How?
I have no idea, but she will.
Maternal ESP. All mothers.
Hey! Mags!
Now.
Mags can't just be...
Don't tell me Mr.
One-off
Bubbles doesn't have a room
motherfucker.
upgrade. I'm look.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Look at the cat.
Get out of here, man.
All right, man. Excuse me.
Who do I know him from?
Hey.
What does this motherfucker do?
Things are, changing at home. With me and Philip.
You need my people to put eyes on someone for you, right? Here's the path. Give me the info, and I'll get it done.
No, he's really mad. How much does he know? He said that's your cover. He's your cover.
A wife? Robert didn't have a wife.
Yeah, he also wasn't supposed to be living in Philadelphia, but he was, and he did. Gregory said an FBI team was tailing her.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. Working with her or watching
He
her?
said they tailed her all the way into the park, stayed with her until she left. She didn't seem to know about it.
She's real or she's not. Get yearbook photos. Talk to her 8th grade science teacher. The KGB is obviously getting better and better at cover identities.
Clearly.
I have a feeling that where she leads us will be far more interesting than anything she might say.
I think I agree with that guy.
Weed burns my throat.
Makes you horny, right?
I can't knock it. Gregory's a scumbag. I'm here for it.
I know you.
Clearly.
Just get your guys together. I'll see you when you're ready.
How much did she give up? And where do I know him from? Oh! Very well played. This team is clean. What if she knows too much? What do you do with her? I don't want to sound like a psychopath, but you gotta get rid of her, right?
Anything else?
Only that I could trust you. What's going on?
Aww.
Robert was quiet. He didn't say much.
What did he say?
I like that.
Thinks he was a drug dealer? Didn't feel like he told her anything.
I was talking about Elizabeth.
Aren't you bold?
What?
Do you love her? Do you really love her? It's a simple question.
This motherfucker is bold.
Watched with Dr. King in Chicago. We just clicked.
It wasn't about race or Vietnam. It was about equality. America's #1 enemy. And I was right there with her. Me and her against the world.
Philip,
we were willing to sacrifice our lives, our families, you know, whatever it took.
I think I hate Gregory's guts.
But now I gotta ask you a question. Do you love her? Because if you don't, leave her be. And if you do, leave her be. Let her have a little piece of something real.
She just walked away right
How
after
did he
Linda's
hate a brother that
surveillance. How
fast?
big was the team?
I hate
6
his
men?
guts.
And she just, I gotta call upstairs.
Look, we all thought continuing surveillance was the best move.
Shut
We
up.
all agree on that.
Kissing ass.
But if this woman thinks that slipping one surveillance team gets her home to Mother Russia, she's as soft as you are.
We have a name on her face.
So I'm not entirely sure he trusted you as a friend. As long as she lives.
He's right. We have her here. We're in control.
I'm gonna go out and get some air, take a walk. But if you touch his wife, I'll kill you. Do you understand me?
Come on, Liz. You know what time it is. What the fuck? I knew they wouldn't just bring her in for nothing.
You've been following me since I stepped outside. Now I've circled around. You don't have a... He didn't tell us about her, and I don't think he told her about us, as far as I know.
As far as you know.
Yeah. That's what I know. That's all I know. All right? Your turn.
Let's call that number and set up a meeting for you, shall we?
The woman, Joyce Anna Ramirez, also uses her married name, Mackenzie.
Oh,
shit!
He was just doodling. It didn't look like doodling to me. He was a spy.
She gotta
You're
go.
all spies.
So she's highly trained?
You know, she had lots of help.
Mm.
Well, check this out, Stan.
Fuck, Stan knows everything.
You share your deepest feelings about us with him while you lie to me.
I told him it was over. That's why he told you. He was trying to hurt you.
That's all you want to say?
Oh, poor Philip.
I mean, it's worked up until now. I changed things, right?
Philip, wait, come on. Philip!
I feel so bad for Philip. I just do. Gregory's a... Not for what he did. People gonna do what they're gonna do. But then you're gonna fucking smush it in his face and try to manipulate the situation. Knowing Elizabeth hasn't called for you to do that? Oh, Gregory.
I take it you're the guy I'm supposed to talk to. Could you get out of my blind spot? Okay. Look, I just...
Woo! That guy seems unfazed.
I did warn them twice.
How dare you tell him? Was it to hurt him? To get back at me? What?
I was just trying to do right by you. I love you.
Clearly.
You want to be married to him? Fine. But if you're going to do it, you can't do it on a lie.
Thank you. Fucking Book of Proverbs over here. Shut up.
Trainer for something like...
Oh, brother!
Stop!
So what does some guy in the hood care about a KGB spy?
Damn. Fucking Stan's on the case. Stan is so goddamn good.
Yeah. Let's go.
Are they just gonna kill her? On Granny's orders?
Beaches, everyone speaks Spanish. Cuba's so close we could arrange for your family to visit if you like in time.
He's the only
Definitely gonna kill
family
her.
that matters now.
But you kill her without them knowing. It's probably the best move.
Kids will be up in an hour. Avoid going to bed. You okay?
No.
living in a strange house in a strange country with a strange man. And I met Gregory, and he was passionate about the cause. He was passionate about everything. He was the first person I felt I could really talk to. And I needed that. It just happened. It never really happened that way for us. Did it?
No.
Oh.
But I feel like it's happening now.
Strangely heartwarming. All things considered. All things considered, it's like super heartwarming.
Он бы гордился тем, что его ребенок вырастет на родине, его семья, его дом тут.
That's a very classy way of letting us know they killed her. Damn. Alright, not so classy. They just showed her body, but yeah. Alright, that was episode 3 of season 1 of The Americans. Where to begin? First things first, I enjoyed that episode. I know Dummy was gonna get killed. She seems like a sweet woman, smarter than most. She put that spy thing together really quickly. But unfortunately, I think most of us knew. Yeah, you weren't gonna make it. Especially when her face was on TV. Yeah, it's over. Grandma is the savage. I do think keeping it from Elizabeth and Philip was probably the right move. I think this is probably the right. Listen, I'm not talking about on a moral or humanitarian or any type of level like that. I'm just talking about if you look at people like they're not people, look at them like they're chess pieces. This is like clearly the right move. You kill her, you don't tell Philip and Elizabeth, everybody wins, except the person you just killed, and probably the kid who's now grown up without a mom, and has a lot, or dad. You've got a lot of explaining to do. Yeah. So we know that Mags. Well, I don't know her name on the show. I'm keep calling her Grandma. Grandma is certainly not above lying to her contacts. I'm not sure what they were called. Lieges? I don't fucking know. Philip and Elizabeth. Gregory is an asshole. Listen, I've been in Gregory's position before. I'll probably end up in that position again. But you don't make that decision. It's so scumbaggery. Listen, Elizabeth is an adult, so she can decide to cheat on her husband if she so chooses. But you don't get to bomb the fucking marriage because you fucking love her? Or you think it's what's best for her? What are you, a fucking dad? Ugh. Oh, I hate him so much. How'd you do that? Always try to be on the brother's side, and he fucking threw it right out the window. I'm significantly more fond of Philip than I thought I would be after episode 1, where Elizabeth is super savage and kind of takes over the show for me. Philip, wow, he seems to have like Elizabeth's coming around, but Philip seems to have like a warmer soul in general. I don't know. It endears me to him. That and he's very capable. He's very capable of violence. He knocked those 2 cocksuckers out real fast. I warned him twice. And the way he handled the Elizabeth situation, first of all, not knocking Gregory the fuck out right then and there, but more importantly, once Elizabeth sat down and broke it down, she used logic. She was honest. She was open. He had nothing to do but take it. He took it like a champ. And he's fucking ready to move on with his fucking life and his marriage and his family. I love Philip. I love Liz for fucking putting it on the line. It's sweet in a weird kind of way. And Stan's the man. I have no more to say. I love Stan so much. He's so... Upon first viewing, upon first seeing him, first impressions, it doesn't appear to be the kind of character I would like. We just looked at him from a distance. He's kind of a nerd. He dresses like a dad in the fucking 60s, 70s, 80s. But he's so competent. And usually you like to show, not tell. Not only do we see his competence, we're told of his infiltration of a white supremacist group, and he did things worse than burning a cross on somebody's lawn. Well, obviously I found that horrific and can very much understand how there are a lot of people out there who hates Stan's guts. Upon knowing he was undercover, I admire the commitment and the competence. I think these two can end up. I don't want to do my list over again. So you know what? The 75 all time, that's going to be without the Americans on it. And probably without Luther on it. I don't want to redo my list. I just did it. I didn't post it yet, but I did it. I pretty much am sure of the 75 I have and the order of the 75. I don't want to do it again. So fuck it. When we do 100, we'll put the Americans in them on there. Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy Macram. It's time for episode 4 of season 1 of The Americans. All of you making excuses for Gregory. I don't want to hear it. I get he thinks it's a transaction. I get he cares about Elizabeth. I get none of that changes the fact that he decided to take it upon himself to stick his snout where it doesn't belong. Go away. Wait till your turn. Play your role. Back of the bus, as those Southerners would say. I joke. Let's get to it. Aww.
Sam Donaldson was there when the gun was fired. I believe her. But since they closed the doors at George Washington, no actual information is getting out. It's all completely sanitized by the White House press office.
Hilarious.
No time for signals today, I'm afraid.
Phillips with Sparrow right now.
Good. You need to gather your supplies for Operation Christopher. I've heard so much about you.
Can we discuss tomorrow?
I'm sorry, my supervisor said there's a deadline with our schedule.
Oh, this poor lady.
Но я это сделал ради вас.
Спасибо. Не надо.
She knows, absolutely. Always strings attached. Wow! Anybody tried to open that shit? That is fantastic. What? Sniping, obviously. But why now? I'm ready, Christopher. But why? You managed to pull that big ass crate out of there by yourself? Jesus.
Нина, вы готовы к совещанию?
Damn. She's definitely gonna get caught.
Вдруг удастся узнать что-нибудь важное.
Да, молодец, неплохая идея. Нина.
Oh, Jesus.
Давид.
Fuck.
Проследи за ней.
Fuck!
That's her.
Right away. What's the guy following her? Oh, it is a bar. Say something! Does he see it? Go ahead, Stan. She was smooth too. She didn't acknowledge him at all.
In the middle of a crisis.
Yeah, you don't think Moscow's overreacting just a little?
Well, you almost defected a few weeks ago, Philip, so maybe you're not the one to be passing judgment on whether or not Moscow is overreacting. Do you think you could just do what we need to do?
Great fucking line. And the truth. Whatever bond he got seems to be breaking down already.
He just turns and puts himself in front of the gun and gets shot. It's horrible. Kind of makes me think about your dad's job.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Try not to think about it too much, but today was hard.
Fair apology.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need identification from both of you.
Sure, yes, of course.
I'm gonna need to call this in. The McLean police are gonna want to swing by, just ask you a few routine questions. Call in on every vehicle parked along the side of the road. Won't take more than 15 minutes, I promise.
Oh, shit! I thought she was gonna have to knock him out somehow. Just fucking shot him in the head.
With their heads cut off.
What?
The expression is running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
You think this is a...
Why is the KGB running around like cut off chickens?
Just try and get yourself in a different way of looking at it for 1 minute.
You think you understand things so much better than I do. Why? Because you look good in an American suit?
What?
Because everybody loves talking to you because you think like the kids do?
No, that's not what I
Because
think.
I fit in just fine.
Isn't taking over the government.
You don't think they're all about lies and conspiracy like everybody else? Because they are. Why do you think that they're so different, that they're so pure?
I are at the edge of war. I say our job is to try and stop that from happening. And you know what we're gonna do? For once, we're gonna do it my way.
Oh, go ahead, Philip. Oh, she gonna say fuck it, do what she wants? Please don't.
Oh my God.
But it turns out that they weren't. Which is a good thing because, you know, that, well, that could have started World War III.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yes, too many questions.
And then your assignment was finally over and you're back? Or some version of you is back?
Damn.
Come to D.C.
I did, but I thought we were gonna get the chance to get to know each other again, living in the same house.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Stan,
What?
you never talked to me.
I was living with psycho militants for too long, okay? I don't know.
Say something, Stan. Jesus.
How to what?
It just doesn't feel like it did before.
Jesus. He talked. Really, I want him to say. Saying that what she wanted to hear. What's the truth?
I'm glad we did it your way this time.
It all worked out.
The center was lucky to have you on the ground today.
If Moscow ever finds out we sat on the Hague intelligence, we're finished.
I won't tell if you won't.
Aww. Understanding. That's beautiful. She got the mouth shut before, too. About Philip's Doubts. Episode 1. Alright, that was episode 4 of season 1 of The Americans. I must say, a president getting shot in the beginning of an episode is usually a big deal, but since this is history, we know Reagan survives. I'm going to keep all political opinions to myself, though one would imagine, considering his history in urban areas, I'm not the biggest fan in the goddamn world. Now, that aside, while we did have a spoiler on Reagan surviving, we do know that this show does in between the margins very well. And the conflict between Philip and Elizabeth, the conflict with Stan and Nina? Question mark? I'm not great with names. I thought was very well done. It kept me on the edge of my seat. And I got to see Savage Elizabeth, which you know I'm here for. Even though this one was probably the most uncomfortable, shooting a fucking security guard right in the fucking head. But she's like, can you just do it? Like, all like, can you just not make this a bigger deal than it is? He's like, I got my orders. And you can kind of see her go, oh, fuck. Gotta shoot him in the head. That was fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I was wondering what Stan's kryptonite was going to be because he seems kind of perfect, so to speak. He's very confident at his job. He's well liked by his coworkers. He is got a great family apparently. He's friendly to the neighbors. He is a savage when need be. He's kind of soft with Nina. Question mark. He's just overall great, but apparently he is something did break in him as far as his wife goes, where he's lost whatever that is. I don't know if it's love for her in general or the ability to love at all. But he's not the same guy anymore. It's kind of a zombie, so to speak. So concerned. Oh well, you can't win all of them. You can't win them all. I continue to grow fond of Philip. His penchant for the least violent, least explosive conclusion is very much needed, especially when balancing out Elizabeth, who is a shoot first for Mother Russia and then maybe ask questions later if anybody's alive. I enjoy Philip more than I thought I would. Significantly more than I thought I would. Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.